Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
We're looking at the new incarnation of the famous Camp Nou, now even more prominent as the symbol of the Catalan capital.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders, and it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
Well, we're on the way.
Van Dijk. And Yamal. Cafu. Yamal.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Yamal! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
He'll try to keep this alive. Chance here to counter. And here's Ayew. Van Dijk. Pacho. Parejo. Pacho. Jordi Alba. And it's Parejo. Oh, good spread. And Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's going across goal. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He shifted it to the flank. Now here's the delivery. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's on it, can he get away? Sulemana. Neither side yet able to find the net. Semenyo. He can run onto that. He has a look up. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Bergkamp. Nicely spread. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. For Ferran Torres. And it's Bergkamp. It's Bergkamp! Semenyo. Out of play for a throw. Semenyo. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Bergkamp providing an outlet on that flank. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, that's fabulous. Over to the right flank. Pacho. Van Dijk. And here's a player who has defined a generation. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So what can they make of this? And it's Ayew. Tacho does well to get it back. No, he's not getting past him there. In with the challenge. Parejo. For Ferran Torres. And here's Mbappe. Played out towards the right wing. Chance for a shot! Goal! Flamengo! And Flamengo take the lead. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open...
Takes a shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Van Dijk has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Oh, what's he... Semenyo! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
Bergkamp. And here's Yamal. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Can he finish? Oh, great low ball in.
Oh, that really should have found the net. The service was faultless, and I'm going to leave it there.
Great vision. Ayew! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Ayew plays it short. He's shifting through the gears here. No way through, so back it comes. Lofted in. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Yamal. Oh, they can break here. Mbappe. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Flamengo go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Flamengo with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. So, into the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Cafu, he's played it long. Parejo. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Semenyo. He is through here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away.
Cambio de jugadores en el Flamengo. El dorsal 21, Parejo. El dorsal 18. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 13.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Jordan Ayew really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Flamengo just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Pacho. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Semenyo. And a shot! And no mistake. They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Gol de Ghana. Marcó en el minuto
The
63.
movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Cambio de jugadores en el Flamengo. El dorsal 6. El dorsal 11. El dorsal
So they have it all to do again.
Well, something tells me there'll be a few more twists and turns before it's all over, Peter.
Well, he's just misjudged that one. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, that is a nice touch. Cafu. Pacho. To Bruno Fernandes. Oh, it's a lovely, delicate pass. And here's Semenyo. That is ended up in no man's land. Yamal could move up a gear here. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Kovacic. And it's Forlan. And here's Messi. Bruno Fernandes. Semenyo going after that. Sulemana. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's neat.
Flamengo clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And here's Messi. Messi. Shot, surely! Goal! Flamengo! And they've got their lead back. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Ghana have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Looking to play him in, and this is Messi. He's being urged to shoot. Spread to the right. Tries to play it through. Space for him to turn and look. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Semenyo certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
De Ligt cuts out the pass. Now it's Forlan, distributed tidily.
Flamengo nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Bruno Fernandes. Plays the return pass. And that goes for a shot! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop him.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Very nicely done. Delivered with swing. And that will be the final act. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Messi, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us.